I started attending Special Nation because I knew a couple of the attendees. That was back when there was 2 members, and I remember we'd be so excited when we grew to 4 or 5, and we'd take a picture every week just to track the growth. And now to see that the room, we don't even fit in that room anymore, and it's just incredible to see the growth that it's had and the impact that it's had on the families that are involved.
There's such a difference between tolerance and acceptance. And so to tolerate our children being within the church is one thing, but to come to the place of acceptance and inclusion, and just, it requires that they move freely among the body of Christ because they are members of the body of Christ.
In the beginning, we really wanted families to be able to come to church. That was really the goal, and it's a good goal, and it's a loving goal. But we didn't really get it yet. And then it moved into, oh wow, these people, it doesn't look like it from the outside, but we're learning that they are intelligent, competent, able to understand, and really thirsty, hungry and thirsty for the word, for relationship, for community. This community, this ministry is so much more than what we can bring these individuals impacted by special needs. It's really the life-changing experience of being involved with them, in relationship with them, and how it changes those who are a part of it. When we describe Special Nation, Jesus is the foundation of it. He's our model, our example. But we break it up into 3 pillars, and it starts with presumed competence, and then it rolls into community, and then communication. And all 3 parts of it are essential to make up what we have today.
The basic, most fundamental thing it means to me is just treating any human being age appropriately, but also just knowing that they have the capacity and wherewithal to experience life in a very profound way, no matter what their output is.
I know she's in there, and so my husband got to change the way he talks, and she understands. It's a whole different environment in our house.
I remember the first day I was trying to tell him, Davis, I drew love you, and my mom was just like, just talk to him normally. I was like, okay. And so from then on, it's just been kind of like a real connection. And I feel like now I really feel like he can understand me, because he can.
These teenagers are the same as us. Like, they want to go outside, they want to go to the mall, they want to watch a movie, they want to eat burgers, but they can't communicate that.
If they jump and are angry, it doesn't mean they're angry. It could mean they're overcome with joy or something. And just because they can't express their feelings like we do, it's still that's them expressing themselves in the best way they can.
I felt like Special Nation saved my life, and I felt like it saved my marriage, and that might have sounded sort of dramatic, but it's true. I really could honestly believe that. I mean, if it didn't save it, it certainly enhanced it greatly, and made it joyful again.
I remember in the last video talking about, and just from the bottom of my heart, that I thought that my daughter would never come to church again. And not only does she come every week, twice a week, but she runs in ahead of me, and it's just been the most amazing transformation. We have families that drive 40 minutes to church, families that had stopped or given up going to church altogether.
Being a part of Special Nations changed all of our lives. And for the first time, we were able to find a church family. Not only a church family that embraced us, but a church family that wanted us.
But us having an outlet, Jeannie having an outlet with other mothers.
For years, I felt like the only person dealing with what I was dealing with. That there was no one else on the planet but me.
It's a safe harbor where my kid can be who he is and be loved for who he is, despite his no good body, as he would say.
I think for fathers, it's really, really difficult. Mothers, we just get in there and, love and do whatever needs to be done anyway. And dads, I think, kind of feel like, not sure what to do.
I want to encourage you, if you're a cousin, a brother, a friend, a neighbor, an aunt, an uncle, there are so many things that you can do that aren't threatening. The thing to do is just come and be there, and then you'll be a part.
We had been traveling through the world of autism and trying everything, every method, every therapy. I had never heard of facilitated communication. I'd never heard of Redeemer Church, but there was a conference here. We came for an evaluation with Jacob, and that day was our miracle. That was the day that I learned that my son was in there and that he was intelligent and that our life was getting ready to change.
To be trapped in a body for however long and then finally be able to speak after 14, 15, 18 years is crazy. And some of the first things they type is just you can't make it up. It's amazing.
That's where the journey began. We started typing as a means to reach her deeper desires and feelings and things that we weren't able to see before.
I think that is really the secret to this whole life that we're experiencing right now, is for they can get their feelings out and get their dreams out, get their hopes out, so we know too, and we can be part of that in their lives.
With the education and the instruction around typing has given me an ability to connect with Sarah in a way that I didn't have before.
To be able to watch all of our kids blossom over time, it's really evolved over time, and the kids have really connected.
The typing, the friendship, the true friendship. They're allowed to have a friendship because they have a way out and could just say, hey, I'm having a bad day, pick me up, or let's play basketball, or let's talk about girls even, They're in there.
As my child says, it saved him from the isolation of autism.
The life good tune in my heart is nice and high. I sing for joy that the type is to share the tune. My words are free. Am not free unless I type. Years go by in the zone of light. I see justice but cannot reach. Typing inspires me, voice is really there. I want to say what I am loving most about Special Nation is that I am accepted and talk with friends. This saved me, and that means I have hope for the future.
I want to so tell the people real talk opens the door of communication. People tell intelligence by politeness. Deafism is not polite. I am intelligent.
Really need the treat of being previously discriminated person to the loved person who really matters.
Because of Special Nation now I have especially a wonderful girlfriend and lots of good friends, and I can really talk by typing.
A place where we are accepted and loved despite nasty autism and our no good disconnected bodies. Real boy yearns kisses from girls and wasting time watching football. But sadly autism is a folly that experts deceive even themselves about.
I've been in the field for over 10 years, and it's just something that I've never seen anywhere else, and there's no real other explanation for it aside from the fact that they feel the respect and they feel love the minute they walk in that room.
My life has been impacted so broadly by Special Nation, so much so that my husband and I have begun a journey to start a group home for beautiful young women with autism who are nonverbal but verbal through typing.
It would be really easy to say, this is so incredible. Let's just keep building on it here. Let's keep nice and tight knit, and just let's keep going with what we're doing, which we're going to do. But really, we want to see this happen in other cities. We want to see communities like this starting everywhere.
Our kids, because of how their bodies won't cooperate with their minds, they just speak a heart language that if you will just go from tolerance to acceptance by just immersing yourself in their life, or just coming to Special Praise, coming to Special Nation, you will be forever changed.
Love is a verb.